Yo, what's up everyone? It's Kier here, and I'm gonna just give y'all this class right off the bat because every other fucking YouTuber just puts it at the very end of the video, and some people don't want to see the gameplay, but for the people that do, by all means keep watching it. But I'm just gonna get right into this class setup for like the best Grau class. This works in almost any case, but you have to be accurate. If you go to my previous video, the one before with all the settings, if you can be accurate on a low sensitivity, then this will definitely help you. But yeah, let's just get into it. So we got a Grau. So I rock the monolithic suppressor. I just took, fuck me. Monolithic suppressor, Archangel. What did I have on this? Commando, rear grip void, and tack laser? Yes, that's right. Okay, so yeah, this is the setup. Pretty much all four of these are kind of like what everyone uses. And then I normally switch up between the rear grip void because I notice I am pretty slow without it. But sometimes I'll switch it up, especially if I'm playing Warzone, and I'll switch it to the 50 round because 50 is definitely enough, especially of how much of a laser this fucking gun is. But yeah, here's the setup, and I'm gonna get back into my gameplay. It was search, and I ended up pulling like 29 kills. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. First of all, I'm gonna say this mic is amazing. Like, this is a really good investment. I really like this mic, honestly. So how have you guys been today, man? Like, I mean, I have had a pretty weird past few days, and that's what I'm about to fucking talk about right now. The shit was wild. That's all I gotta say, because I recently took shrooms, and I've taken them many times. I'd probably say at least 10 times, but this has been the only time that I've had a bad trip. And I know exactly why I had a bad trip. By the way, I don't recommend anyone to do this, and a lot of you are probably going to hear me be like, fuck you, I already do it anyway. But if you do it, please do not do it if you're in a bad mental state, depressed, sad, or anything. Like, you have to be living in the moment, happy at wherever place you are in life, because if you have any sadness or anything while you're on it, gonna increase it times like 20. That's what a bad trip is, pretty much. So as long as you go into it happy, just do it with people you can trust and you can have a good time with. A lot of you probably like cap. Nah, no cap. I'm telling you, I've done this plenty of time. Pretty much what happened was one of my friends, he was like, hey man, I got some shrooms, you down? And like, I haven't really been feeling too well like past week. Before this, I was really down in the dumps, wasn't really interested in anything. Like, all I did was shit on kids on Call of Duty and just talk trash, and like, I wasn't really having fun with the game. I wasn't really having fun really in general, honestly. Pretty much we smoked in his garage, hanged out, just vibing out, play some music. Everything was fine, and we cooked up some steaks. Man, those steaks were A1, juicy. But the only thing was, the shrooms that we ended up getting, it had a very chewy consistency, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't any of the dried type of shrooms, and it wasn't like straight fresh. It was like an in between. It was really chewy. I was like, damn, this is a lot. We each had like, I think 3 grams each. And what happened was, I ate the shrooms with a steak, and it was just so hard for me to get down. It took me like 45 minutes to eat like these shrooms, and I was taking like 15-minute breaks between each fucking bite, pretty much. And then me and my boy ended up playing Subnautica. I highly recommend Subnautica, by the way. If they put you into the game, and it's like you have to figure it out, pretty much. On the story, I was playing Subnautica, and then like out of nowhere, I just was like, my mind was going a little bit blank. I can't really put my finger on it. I just didn't have interest in anything, and I was just like, I didn't know what to do, and I was just getting sad for no reason. Like, I didn't know why. Like, I was over here with my friend chilling, and we were starting to have a good time. We were playing Subnautica, trying to figure it out, like tag team this shit, try to see how far we can get in the game. I was underwater in the game, so I guess maybe I felt underwater like on my person. I don't really know, but I just wanted to like go to sleep, and obviously you're on shrooms, so it's not gonna let you go to sleep, but I still attempted to, and then that just obviously didn't work. And then he came back. I told him I'm not feeling too good, so I laid down. I was watching him play on the couch, But I felt bad because, you know, I wasn't really in the mood to really do anything. I just wanted to lay down and go to bed, but I couldn't go to bed because of the shrooms. So then that just started to freak me out. And while he was playing Subnautica, he was having a blast. He was trying to figure it out, ask me questions, and then we sat down, watched some fucking anime for a little bit. My friend, he loves conspiracy theories, and I feel like he was messing with my head, pretty much trying to convince me that like we could be in an alternate, like we could be in a simulation. And like the way he was explaining it, I was like just starting to believe every bit of it. Like I was like, that makes sense. That makes sense. And then that started to freak me out, and I started to get really anxious to the point to where like I started throwing up. I didn't have any reason to throw up. I was chilling before that, you know? And then like he was trying to like test me. Like he was trying to ask me questions, and he was like, how do you do it, man? How do you just live life? And I was like, I just go with the flow. And he was trying to make it seem like I was just like built like this, admitting that we're in a simulation and shit. I started to freak out a little bit. Like in my head, I didn't like freak out, like scream or do anything crazy, but like in my head I was freaking out, trying to just control my inner thoughts and try to get a hold of it. I just started dry heaving for no reason, and then I ran to the sink, and he went upstairs to play with his daughter while I was trying to like handle myself. And then I ended up throwing up, like it looked like blood. I don't know if it was blood. It could have been the steak. I think it was the steak because I was on the shrooms. It looked like blood because later I threw up again and it was perfectly fine. Yeah, I just saw like blood in the sink, and I thought like my body was like reacting to me believing I was in a simulation, so it was trying to kill itself off, and I was bleeding internally. Like I said, this is a bad trip. I was thinking very negatively. I was just like, yeah, I need to go home. He took me back home. Like I still tried to sleep, and I couldn't sleep of a trillion things about that like conspiracy theory. Like what if this, what if that? You know, now that have a clear head, and you know, obviously like you can ask what ifs all day, but that's all it is a what if. But now I calmed myself. I realized that was a bad idea, so I'm not gonna take any hallucinogenics for a long time. The whole next day I was just super anxious. I literally didn't eat anything the whole day. I just smelled food and I got sick. I don't know why, but my stomach was not letting me eat anything. I'd take like one bite, like my stomach was super upset. Once I forced myself to eat, it was all good. I couldn't do anything. My body didn't want me to do anything but sleep. I was really worried because it lasted almost a whole day, but I'm good now. I'm straight. But I will admit, you learn something about yourself every time. This did push me into a better direction. I hope you guys liked my crazy ass bad trip video. I'm probably going to turn this into a series, honestly, like a story time, and just talk about shit that I've done in my past, which is too much to fucking count. If you guys, you know, want to hear more stories about just crazy shit I've been through, just let me know. If you guys like this video, show some love down below, and